What is up, YouTube? Today we're bringing you a masked elemental hero deck profile. So let's go ahead and get started. First, the monster lineup. We play triple Shadow Mist, which is pretty self-explanatory. Double Blaze Man, which it's for the fusion plays, or in case you need you could send Shadow Mist, make him dark, match change to Dark Law Yankee, and then get the search off of Shadow Mist. Play 3 Bubble Man. A lot of people play him at 2. Play him at 2. I like to play him at 3 because he's a good card. He's not usually very dead in the hand. I go in Absolute Zero and Acid all the time, so it's pretty needed. 2 Goblinberg, 2 Summoner Monk, 1 Neos Alias, because he's my only light target for Koga, and other than that, he's just a 1900 beater. 1 Wild Heart. I like Wild Heart, and he can go into Diane, which is always nice, because you can destroy monster, especially another hero from your deck. And 1 Max C. I would maybe play 2, but it's still kind of expensive, and I don't really need it. This is more of a side deck thing, but I didn't have any other cards to add beforehand. So those are the monsters. Next up are spells. We run 2 Supply Squad for draw power. It also helps since Chicken Game just got banned and Upstart got limited. 1 Rhoda, 3 E-Call, 3 Match Change, 2 A Hero Lives. A lot of people play him at 3. I play it at 2 because sometimes it can be a dead draw. It's nice to use it with Summoner Monk or just in general, but 3 can get cloggy. 2 Form Change for OTKs, 2 Polymerization, 1 Miracle Fusion, 1 Twin Twisters, 1 Mass Charge, and 1 Instant Fusion. Those are the spells, and for the traps, play 2 Call the Haunted to get Shadow Mist back. That's basically all it's for. Or Blaze Man, I guess, if you need Fuse. 1 Solemn Strike, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Storming Mirror Force, which a lot of decks don't mind going to the graveyard. It also stops Cosmos, because it doesn't destroy them, they just go back to the hand. And 1 Bottomless. On to the extra deck, I play 1 Norden for the instant fusion target, 2 Dark Law. You can play him at 1 or 2, it doesn't really matter. I just like him because he's a dark target and he's out a lot. He screws a lot of decks, but there are also some decks that don't care about him, so you can go into Anki otherwise. 1 Diane because she's a 2800 beater, and if you are using her for effect, you can destroy it, special summon Shadow Mist, get the search off Shadow Mist, go into Anki or Dark Law, either one, if she destroys a monster. 1 Divine Wind, it's a form change target. It's basically just for OTKs, but its effect is pretty nice if you can get it out. I would actually play it if Stratos wasn't banned. You can play a lot more if my boy Stratos was out.
Rip.
But he's not, yeah. Stupid Konami. 1 Koga, he's for getting over big stuff like Dark Destroyer. If they have Dark Destroyer and you have this, then it's even, and it's doubtful that they're going to attack. 1 Anki to clear back row, or Acid to clear back row. 1 Anki as another dark mass change target. You can also get the search when it destroys a monster. You can attack directly. It's also for OTKs a lot. 1 Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero Mass Hero Acid is the main combo of the deck. You fusion summon that, mass change it. It goes to the grave, blows up all their monsters. Anki comes out, blows up all their spells and traps.
Acid.
Why do I keep saying that? It's stuck in my head. 1 Nova Master for draw power. He's a 2600 beater. You can pretty much always get him because Blaze Man searches Poly, so you'll always have a fire one. One Escuriato. I don't play him very much. He's just another fusion target, and he can get decently big. Um, One Contrast Hero Chaos. I don't go into him like at all. The only reason I would go into him is, or the only way is with Miracle Fusion. If I've already got a couple Mass Heroes in the graveyard. Um, he's nice because these guys don't have a lot of defense. They're more for destruction and OTK, but he can, once per turn, during either player's turn, he can negate the effect of one of your opponent's cards. So that's pretty nice. Play one Heroic Challenger Champion, Excalibur, which is pretty self-explanatory. You remove Shadow Mist and whatever other one, get the search, he's 4,000 beater. One Digusto Emerald to, you want to use the recycling. You can get your Mass Heroes or your Fusions back, and you get to draw a card. And then one Rafflesia. I only play one trap hole right now, but I'm about to get to the side deck, so I have a bunch in there. This deck is pretty great. It scares opponents. Even if it doesn't scare them, it stops them. So it's pretty good. And then onto the side deck. It's not done yet, but it's like the skeleton of one. I run 3 Mask of Restrict for Monarchs, because Monarchs aren't nice. 2 Imperial Iron Wall, which stops Monarchs, it stops Cosmos, it stops a lot. But it kind of argues with Dark Law, because Dark Law banishes, but Dark Law is not very strong, and yeah. 2 Spell Shattering Arrow. This is the other Monarch one, because the only thing that stops me in Monarchs is their endless spells. The field spell, the spell that doesn't let me special summon from the extra deck, which shuts me down completely, blows that up, inflicts 500 damage for each. And then I play 1 Time Space, 1 Void, and 1 Deep Dark. The Void is mostly for Dark Destroyer or any of the Cosmos, since it negates their effects, and they get their effects when they're summoned. And that's about it. I'm going to put in some Rivalry of Warlords, and I don't know what else I'll put in. Probably a few more trap hole, like normal trap holes maybe, because that stops Monarchs. Instead of tributes, it's a normal summon. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe. Peace out.